Hello and welcome. I'm just going to stream a little bit this evening. I have got my internet upgraded. It's amazing. Faster spades. So this is a bit of a test. I'm setting it to 1080p. I've got 4000 for my bitrate, and I'm just seeing how this does. If I'm going to drop any frames or anything while I'm playing. It's a bit random. I don't expect many people to show up, but if they do, we can have a nice little chat. I'm going to play for about an hour. So, tell me how it looks. I've set it to 1080p. Let's see how it is. But for now, let's get into the matches. But I want to change up my Kit Fox. I did the laser Kit Fox for a while, but I really do like the UAC 5 one. So I think I'm going to go back to that. What do we got here? Or should I try something completely new? I don't really want to do a whole bunch more Omnipod buying because I could probably get those when I purchase new mechs. Because like I want to get the D, because I want to do a 4 SRM build. So I'll probably just buy the D and not have to worry about it. So yeah, I think I'll stick, because I'm so close. I'm like at 5.5 million. I just need another half mil, and I can get another Kit Fox. So far, I just need to grind a little bit more. We'll go with another ammo there, and an ammo there, and half there. And I think for the... just a 2.5 is probably good. Maybe 3. Do I want the jump jet from the left torso? That is a question. That is a really good question. Wait, left torso. Here we go. Yeah. Put in the S. It's a little bit weaker of a side torso, but I get the jump jet. Let's try it with just a single jump jet. Well, let's go with 3 tons of ammo for funds. We'll squirrel one into the legs, so that way if we lose our side torso, we still have 2 tons of ammo. 3 medium lasers. ECM. Closest we can get to 30. Save it up. Let's go. So I see now we have 2 people watching. Excellent. So yes, welcome to the little bit of a preview. I set this to 1080p, so tell me how it looks. I'm gonna search for a match and then Alt-Tab here and see if I'm dropping. Oh, not dropping a single frame. Oh, this is so great. And so if you ever hear the game mute out like that when I'm streaming, it's because I have Alt-Tabbed to something else. You guys can't see it because OBS is only picking up the game capture, but I can go onto another screen, but you guys won't see, but it blocks the sound because the game's in the background. So that's why there's the sound cutting in and out. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, so we had at my house 25 down and 2.5 up, and we're just like, oh, this isn't really working for us because, I'm trying to do more on the internet. I'm trying to make more videos. I'm trying to just become, I don't want to say more popular. I just like to have a better presence. I'd like to do more stuff for the channel. So, sat down, made a game plan with my dad of how we're going to come across to the incumbent cable company in order to convince them to up our package to a higher level without us actually, paying more. And what do I want here? Kenyon's good. It's gonna win anyway, so I might as well vote for it. And we, because it kind of sucks where we live. It's either we have what's called Shaw Internet, the company that's covers Canada. I don't know where else they cover, but Canada. We have a company called Shaw, in case, for people in the States that don't know this, or in Europe. Because I do have viewers from Europe, which is kind of cool, but I'm getting off topic. So, it's either Shaw Internet or a Shaw Internet reseller, like an independent, because the Canadian government forces the incumbent internet people to sell bulk pricing to the independents so that they can have competition. So we were looking at an independent pricing, and it was blatantly better. It was the same price as what we were paying, but it was where we were having 25 down, it was 30 down, and we were having 2.5 up, it was 5 up. So we discussed it with them, and we know that reseller is using the exact same infrastructure, so it's not like they can't do it. It's just they need to set it in their little settings so that we can get that speed of internet. So yeah, we made that game plan. We called Shaw, got it all figured out, and because my dad is like the ultimate guy in terms of making a, I don't not saying making a sale, but super convincing when he wants to be. He managed to get, without changing anything, he managed them to get the 30 down 5 up, and he managed to get what is it? He managed to get the price actually knocked off a little bit, so it's like $2 cheaper a month than the independent. So yeah, that's awesome. We have pretty good internet now comparatively to what we had before. So now I'm streaming 1080p, and hopefully it looks good. And I'll be looking at the video afterwards, and if anyone in the comments, I only got 2 people watching, so it's a little late at night, and I didn't expect to be streaming, but I just wanted to do a test because I wanted to get something out there. You can tell me how it looks. And also, I had a few comments in the last little test I did, and it's totally expected of what some of them were saying is that the volume was too low.
There's at least 2
That's because if I look into my settings here, where do I go here? For my audio, I normally have the master volume down at like 30, like 0.3 or 0.35 when I'm playing with people, because I want to turn it down enough that they can hear me over the, like, I can hear people in TeamSpeak, or I can hear like a music in the background if I want to like listen to some music while I play it. So I turned that way down, but now I turned it back up to 0.65. So it's another thing, is I got to figure out what's the setting. If I'm going to be solo and I'm not going to have people on TeamSpeak that I need to talk to, what's the setting I need to set it at so that we get some good audio. Oh god, taking some damage on my right torso. Who was that? There's somebody down there that was shitting me up. We did get some hits into that Kodiak. Yeah, okay, I feel kind of confident now to poke up. I don't know. I feel like I should double back a bit. Head back towards the team. Oh, this is a really good little sniper's nest I can sit in. Fell down. I have jump jets. That helps. Ah, too far away. Not far away from my Ultra 5 though. And I did take that extra ton of ammo, so I will be able to spam it a bit more than before. But I have to be cautious not to let it get damaged.
Turn and burn, guys.
New target acquired.
Ooh, Oxide in our back. It's getting rained on. Ooh, there it comes. There's a Stormcrow right there. And a Forcer in the back with its pair of Ultra 5s. Very good mech for that build. Especially just entirely because of its quirks. You can just spit out those Ultra 5s like nothing. But we got a Kodiak here holding the left side. We're going to try to maybe help him a little bit. Ah, jammed. Ooh, there's a UAV. Okay, I'm not going to get it from there because I don't want to get targeted by the enemy. But I'll pop down here so that I'm in cover from them. And I'll try to look for that UAV right there. Since now I'm in cover, I can take my time, stay stationary, and take out the UAV. And cover for my team. Ooh, this guy's under narc. Kodiak that's narked, I got you under ECM, you're good. So he's safety. There's safety as long as I don't get my ECM countered. Why is that being countered? Drop back a little bit, but stay within 90 of him so I can keep him covered. Something up there is got an active probe that's knocking me down. So I'll just try to keep these guys under ECM cover. Move over this way, but my ECM has been countered. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm trying to manage my
Target.
ECM here for the best of my team. But there also is a UAV that somebody took out. Very good. Let's go around the corner, get this guy under his ECM covered till that narc is gone.
Target acquired.
There's a spirit bear in our back. Ooh, that's no good. We should try to head back there and
right.
probably help that guy. Artillery coming down right on top of us. We got our oxide also coming in. We're gonna try to help take out this spirit bear.
Breaking left again.
He is ignoring us, which is good. Come on.
Critical.
Go down. Die. You're way more squishy when I drive spirit bears
Critical.
than
New target
when
acquired.
seemingly our opponents drive spirit bears. Okay, there's an oxide in the back. Is he gonna pop around the corner? And howdy. Yes. I am streaming for funds and for testing. Tell me how it looks. Because it's a 1080p now, so set it to 1080p and tell me how it looks. Very important. Ooh, we got that guy's side. Excellent. Yeah. Yes! We stole that kill. The last couple little shots there. Oh god.
Critical damage.
Put in some shots there before we get to cover. That guy's really low though, so one more good hit, he's down. Excellent.
New target acquired.
Yeah, looking good. That's awesome. I am excited about that.
Heat level
Yes!
critical.
Another one down. The Kid Fox is claiming his kills.
New target.
They're on top.
How we doing?
Down at us.
We actually are doing quite well. There are a lot of enemies that are very low. And I'm gonna try to pop out, finish that guy, and get back into
There's
cover as
only
fast
two
as I
left.
can.
Only two left.
Only two left.
Okay, we're gonna go for the Enforcer's side.
Target
Best we
kilo
can.
ACP.
Either side works.
Target destroyed.
That guy's going down.
Heat level
Excellent,
critical.
one
Target
last.
kilo left.
Let's go for him. And we win the match!
Alright.
Ooh. Let's take a look at the post-game stats when they come up.
That was freaking tough.
So yeah, set it to 1080p. See how it looks. Should look pretty good. I'll have a watch after I'm done streaming for this evening. Probably gonna stream about probably 5 games. Stream for half an hour. Oh no. Stream for 45-50 minutes, something like that. Get 169 C-bills with 4 kills, 4 assists, 408 damage. Very nice. Although we did a little bit of team damage, but whatever. We did well. Okay, let's get out of here. Normally I'd say, and on to the next match, and then edit all this stuff out in between. But I'm streaming, I can't live edit, so that's not a problem. Oh well. We can pop out. I'm at 5.6 mil. I think for the next mech, I want to get. It's gonna be another Kid Fox, or probably another Kid Fox. Probably. I think I'll go through the Kid Foxes first, and then I'll go into a heavy, which I kind of think I'm gonna do a Hellbringer because I really love the Hellbringer. It's one of my favorite mechs. So for the next Kid Fox, I just need 5.9. Because I want to get the D, because I want to get the arm with the missile hard points here. And I can do SRM Fox, Streak Fox, Lurm Fox. I can do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll definitely be trying those out when I get this. So hopefully I can actually get enough C-bills from playing this evening to buy this in the next episodes. Oh no, I missed the big live streaming. No, I'm streaming for now, just for another, 45 minutes or so. Missed the big one, which was my first one, which was on Saturday. No wait, weren't you there, Pin Rider? I can't remember. But anyway, let's switch it up. What we got? We can just go for regular old laser vomit. But I think the Warhawk Prime, is this not done yet? Do I not have my Warhawks eliteed yet? That would be bad. Warhawk Prime. It's got 6,000. Oh, I can get fast fire. That's nice. Yeah, I'll go Warhawk Prime. I'll finish them off because I want to get my Warhawks eliteed, man. That'd be awesome. I need to even play the other ones. The Warhawk B is enough. I need to play the Warhawk C as well, so that it has enough when it gets over to, no, wait, it's done. It already has this. Never mind. It's already got speed tweak. I thought it didn't have speed tweak, but no, this is all done. So yeah, I just need to get the Warhawk Prime to the point. No, wait, I'm so confused. I need to get them this so I can get masters on all these guys. This guy can go masters immediately, but this guy will need some extra work, and this guy needs some extra work. I'm so confused. And then for my Stormcrow, everything's mastered because I played the Stormcrows far too much because they're amazing. All right, so this is my 4 large pulse, crap ton of heat sinks, 27 in total, and an AMS just because it helps fill the tonnage pretty well. And it's always nice to have an AMS. People like to shoot missiles, and so an AMS helps. Like, if everyone in the game decided to take AMS, like if every mech had an AMS equipped on it, like guaranteed, LRMs would be such a non-issue. Because there would be this entire, like, first several minutes of the match, even if they only had 1 ton of ammo, it would be this portion in the beginning of the match where you just couldn't land any LRM volleys because the AMS would be chewing it through, so no one would take LRMs. And there would just be a non-issue. People would be like, buff the LRMs, but that would be silly. Anyway, I'm alt-tabbing here so you guys will hear a cutout of the sound, but oh, look at that. No drop frames. So I'm running at 1080p in my OBS at 4000 bitrate, and this is working so far. Yeah. What I might do is see if I can up that bitrate a bit, but let's choose a map. I don't care. I'm going to predict that Canyon's going to win, and I'll vote for River City. Come on. Yeah, Canyon's going to win. Ooh, it's pretty close, actually, between Canyon and Alpine, but it looks like a... Oh, wow. Alpine actually cinched it. That's cool. Let me just click on my settings here. I'm going to go to my coding. I'm going to try to bump this up. Let's go 4,000... Instead of 4,000 flat, let's go 4,250. We'll hit apply there, and we'll see if we get any drop frames during this match. So I just increased the bitrate again a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Seems to be holding. Okay, let's see how that goes. Yeah, does anyone have it at 1080p? Is that working? I don't know. I can't really watch the stream while I'm doing it. So, it should be at 1080p. That's what I have the settings to be at 1080p. If it's not coming through at 1080p, that's important to know. And that would be something I just have to check and see if I can fix later. But we shall see. Alright, who do we got on our teams? Darth Yogurt. I've heard of that guy's name. I've heard that one before. I've seen it before. And the rest of these I can't really remember. But I will. Let us do another good match here. So this is probably good that we switched to this mech, considering that I have large pulse lasers, and it's a fairly long range and cold map. Wonderful. Drop to 144p for me. That's probably on my side, but yours. Oh yeah. Well, if that's happening, I don't know why that's happening, because on my end I'm seeing right now 4,250 kilobytes per second, or whatever it is, or kbps, or whatever the rating is. I'm doing a 4,250 bit rate at this moment in time, so hopefully that's working well. And from my end, it doesn't seem like it's causing any problems. And hey, yes, hello. What are you? Lavas Core. Nice to meet you.
Fuck, sorry, Kodiak.
I will crank up the bit rate ever so slowly. I'm gonna do like a match at a time and slowly raise it up until it starts dropping frames and it starts not working. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll do this match and we'll see if we got any drop frames, and then we'll take a look and at increasing it some more. just taking some shots as we move into cover. This guy's got low signal, so there is an ECM up on that hill with him. It's a Raven 3L.
Just
got a
saying
narc.
that yellow circle is the important bit. Yellow? I gotta get my eyes checked.
As long as we keep shooting them while they're inside, it won't capture. So there's no need to rush forward.
New target acquired.
Yeah, shoot them.
Just taking some shots at these guys at range. Our guy there is running forward, and he's going to be getting killed here. And who's shooting PPCs at me? Somebody. That guy? What are you at? 1,000 range? Yeah, you're doing some damage, but not that much. So, I'll... let's not trade with him too long. He is tinking away at our internet. Not our internet. I'm looking at the comments and saying, come on, internet, from Binrider. And then I was tinking away at my armor, not my internet. God. But moving around the left side, it looks like the opponents are as well. We're going to light up that Hunchback as he runs by. We're going to... Oh, shit, I'm narked. Okay, going for the hill here. We're going to move in. We're going to get into covers that way. Enemy Lurms do not get our soul. We'll wait for a second for that guy to get by, and we'll take out the enemy you have. Did that go down? Yes, it did. Okay. We're going to stay in cover. It's all your fault, Pinrider. But that's alright. We are narked, so they can see us coming around this corner, which is not a good thing. And oh my god, they only have 6 seconds left.
Incoming missile.
You know, I really dislike this map on domination for the fact that, well, I mean, I'm narked, and this is a bad situation for me in general, but I find it's really hard for the team on this side to get a presence in the circle until, you know, at all. It just feels like this team has a hard time getting presence. So it makes it real easy for the opposing team to get into position and deny us the ability of getting into the circle. And that's how it feels to me. So
Yeah, can I talk J7?
it almost,
Solo boys.
I don't know. It almost feels like the circle should move a little bit. I would like to do some tests in the private matches and stuff like that to test to see how long it takes for a light to run from each group until it's like in cover on this hill.
New target acquired.
But we surprise this Stormcrow with a little good lasering in the asshole. And
Critical.
not doing very well up here. Just try to take that guy out. We didn't get the finishing shot, but we got out because we're narked and we need to get down into cover. There's that guy who goes down. Excellent. We're just going to move around the side here. We get incoming missiles, but we're going to hug the hill until it goes away. So I don't know. I'd like to do some testing on this map. I think that the positioning for domination is a little too strong for red team. Like the red team as of now, the team that spawns over there. It's just my opinion. I've always found that whenever I spawn on that side, it's really easy to get close to the circle and get in the circle and to have cover in the circle. Where on this side, it's always really hard, and we're unable to get to and get in the circle. But yeah, we only have enemies 6 seconds left. But they are dying, which is very important here. So we're just going to push forward. We're just going to hold the circle. Because
3 left.
as long as they can't kill us all, we will win. And we got enemy Stormcrow. Hoard him out. We'll give him our back armor because that's all he had left. And we stayed alive. 2 left. And we're just going to hold the circle. We've done our job. We've absorbed a lot of enemy fire. We're going to let the team go and take these last couple guys out.
New target acquired.
His last is super low
destroyed.
F1 Jaguar and good game to our opponents. And in a
Good
second
job,
or
guys.
two, it will go clear. And boom, we win. That was
Quite
awesome.
interesting that the green circle when you shoot the people and it doesn't count down. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very useful. You don't have to rush in. You can just stand there and shoot them, keep them out. So we get 238,000 C-Bells, 3 kills, 8 assists, 534 damage. Excellent. And that's a good amount of C-Bells. I'll definitely be able to have enough in this evening of playing for my free-to-play to work. And it looked like my mic was like locked on there in the end. That was weird. Oh well. Oh, 500,000. Oh, it's because of the weekend event thing. Yeah, the personal challenges. I wonder which one that is. One second, I'm just going to Alt-Tab to my Firefox here and pull up the weekend event. So the game will go silent just because I'm Alt-Tabbed, so don't worry about that. I'll go to the free-to-play, log into that, go to the leaderboard. I'm not playing the Kodiaks in this account, obviously, but there is the personal challenge. Track your personal challenge here. Take a look at here. So 5 victories. I got my premium time and some standing items. I need 2 more kill most damage delts. That's good. I got the 40 kill assists. It's 100,000 Z-Bills. What was the 500,000 Z-Bills? Oh, make 2 million during the event. Okay. So yeah, the only one I'm missing now is 2 more kill most damage delts. I can finish this off tonight. Easy peasy. So yeah, I'm at 6.3. I have more than enough to buy my Kit Fox. I might as well do that on stream, because it's cool and it's fun. Make this somewhat of interesting progression. And then next time I can be like, I got this on that testing stream and blah, 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 blah. Talk about the Kit Fox when I actually do get around to actually making a proper episode without making it a stream. So we're going to buy the Kit Fox D. If we view it here in the Mech Lab, it's got these 2 missile hardpoints in each arm. And one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to put S torsos on it. And we're going to have those little bit of jump jets. And we're going to put like SERMs. And we're going to put machine guns in the torsos. And so we're going to have like I think it's like 4 SERM 4, can't speak, 4 SERM 4s and 2 machine guns. And we're going to use that to kick ass. Be a nice little SRM brawler thing. So we'll purchase that up. Kit Fox D. Yes. But I don't know. Maybe I should run the Kit Fox as a Lurm mech for once. do it for once. Just try it. Lurm 15s and a Narc. Okay, we'll try this. Okay, we'll leave the Narc on because Narc seems to be pretty powerful. Let me just rebalance the armor here. We need to go to the 6 in the back. That's how I like to do my lights. And we'll max out everywhere else. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a Lurm boat for the first match with this thing. Just because we can. We've got to figure out what we want to do for a Lurm boat, though. The question is, am I going to have... So we're going to leave Narc. 1 ton of Narc. What does that give us for ammunition? Ammo, Narc ammo. 12 shots. Yeah, that seems okay. That seems fine. We're not going to have any short-range weapons, so we're kind of going to be... we're going to be wanting to maneuver and stay away from people, so we're going to have to watch that. We don't have much money left over. We got 445,000 C-Bills. See how we can fit this. We can put a Lurm 15 in each side, and then we can go a bunch of missiles. And maybe I take that that half ton and I turn it into a single jump jet with a... I have a spare left torso, don't I? Yeah, I have a spare S left torso. So I can put that on, and then I can put the single ton of Lurm ammo instead. So I can have a single jump jet, which is nice. I remember using the Kit Fox D when it first came out as a missile boat. I have to say, it's fun. A mech to run. My teammates were not amused and threatened to TK me. Oh, yes. I can imagine that. But we can see how good this is. It's not going to have many volleys because we're only going to have 4 tons of Lurm. So what is that? That's 4 times 180, and I can't do math, so I'm doing this on my calculator because I'm a dumbass. 4 times 180. I wish I could give you this number in the Mech Labs. That's 720 volleys. The 720 missiles, and then divided by 30 at a time, we're gonna get 24 volleys of missiles. That feels a little light in terms of volleys. So I maybe want to run these down at 2 Lurm 10s. Maybe? And then I could fit in another 2 tons of ammo, so that would be 6 times 180. Then that would be divided by 20. That would give me 54 volleys. That's too many volleys. So this is the how I think about when I come across Lurm mechs and stuff like that. This is how I design it. I could stick in a 5. 2 turns and a 5. So that would be at 25 per volley. But it would be another ton of ammo. So this would be 5 times 180 divided by 25 would give me 36 volleys. That seems reasonable. 36 volleys, 2 Lurm 10s and a Lurm 5, and then the narc. It's basically what this thing comes stock, 2 15s and a 5 and a narc. So I'm basically just downgrading the 10s to 15s so that I can actually get a usable quantity of ammo out of it. Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, I'm only going to joke around with this build for a few episodes. Not episodes, a few matches here. So, whatever. Who cares? Let's have fun. Let's see how this works. Probably horribly, but who cares? So I'll stick the narc on my left click and the Lurms on my right click. Oh, I want to turn my lower arm actuators on so I can get that arm side-to-side movement. Very important. Oh, but I also have to check my drop frames here. Did I drop any frames during the last match? I did not, and that was at 4,250 bitrate. So let's up it again. 4,500 bitrate. Apply. Okay. So bitrate is upped. Hopefully that looks better. I don't know if I have to restart the stream for that to take into effect, but who knows. Make it all Lurm 5 and macro it. At that point, you actually don't need a macro. What is it? The Mad Dog A that has 6 Lurm 5s. It's actually, if you get the Lurm cooldown module, they recycle basically exactly 0.5. If like for the my brain isn't functioning. Chainfire, like the built-in chainfire, is perfect for Lurm 5s. You just need 6 of them. As I adjust my chair. So, I see we have 14 people watching right now. Thank you for coming out. And seeing as I do a little grinding before I head to bed. And testing out 1080p as I slowly ratchet up my bitrate to see where my new upload speed caps out. Oh, I'm voting for Polar. Because I'm Lurms. But it looks like Bog is going to cinch it. Come on, people. Vote Polar. You want to get hit by missiles, don't you? Yeah, well, Bog. Whatever. Bog. 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 Yeah. This map's okay. I like it better when I have jump jets. I like most maps better when I have jump jets. Because, or at least enough jump jets. Because you can get up on top easier, you can get across easier. But, oh well. Ready up. Let's see how we do. Who do we got in here? Anybody I recognize? A guy's name is Orion 2C. That's interesting. But you're in a timber. That doesn't make sense. Why are you not an Orion? That would make sense. Nova in water. Like, you're Nova in your name. Be a Nova. Don't be a Spirit Bear. Like, God. Hello, Alex Braun. Thanks for coming out. We got 45 seconds, unless the Violet Vitriol Price loads in. And now it's only 5 seconds. So this is mainly the testing for the video quality at 1080p, but also I
Sensors
want to check
online.
to see if my
Weapons
audio
online.
setting here, what my volume should be. So
All systems
tell me
nominal.
if this should be higher or lower. I'm at 0.65 right now. The previous little test stream was at 0.35, so that can be sort of like your guide of how much that affects the 0.3. Okay, so we got our Lurms in our right click, our Narc in our left click. This is ridiculous. This is like the first... Is it the first time I've used Narc? No, wait. It's got to be like... I can count the amount of times I've used Narc on one hand, sort of thing. And, oh, we just barely have enough to get up here. That's why I take that one jump jet. But we're going to see if we can land an arc. Wait, what's the range? 650. Okay. See, I don't even know this. I don't even know what the range on Narc is, let alone anything. Oh god, missiles. Let's take cover. And that guy had radar deprivation, which is the most annoying thing at this level of play. I mean, this account has gotten to tier 2. My main account is tier 1. And it's... I honestly think radar deprivation is so overpowered in this game. Like, the only reason I should, like, okay, if I had complete control, what I would do is I would change radar deprivation. Oh my god, it's another Lurm Kit Fox. Buddy. Okay, I would change radar deprivation to, instead of being like instantly lose lock, it would be that locks take longer to acquire. So that once you do get a lock, you have the same amount of time to hold the lock, but it just takes longer to get the lock, if you know what I mean. So like this time to get a lock here should be longer if that guy had radar deprivation. That's the way I would balance it, because it's at some levels it becomes almost impossible to run Lurm builds. Like, impossible. And I doubt even any of these will hit. Will I get a red... Oh, wow, actually hit. What a concept. But, see, radar deprivation, he's gone. As soon as he breaks contact, he disappears, and we don't do any damage. Yeah, see, gone, instantly. Ah, well. What can we do?
Acquired.
Oh, God. That spirit bear. I think the enemy's rolling into us. Yes, they are. Oh, God. We're not in the right mech. We're not in the right map for this build. All we can do is just keep running. And,
New target acquired.
actually, no, this is a rout already. I think this is over. We're 4 down. The guys are pushing in very aggressively with a whole bunch of mechs. Ugh, goddamn. Not able to get there. Just use a little bit of jump jet so I can fling my Lurms over the ledge. Will I get a kill on this Kit Fox? Damn it, I didn't get the kill. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll narc you. Oh, wait, I can't. Yeah, I'm done. This guy's gonna eat me. Nothing I can do except let this guy chew on me. Can I escape? I can escape from him. Fuck you, little Jenner.
25%. Warning, incoming missile.
There goes my leg.
Right destroyed.
Yeah, whatever.
Target
Let's see what we can do
acquired.
here. See this thing right here. I think this is the bug. You just can't fire missiles anymore. No, he has radar depth. See, that's how annoying it is to deal with when you have a Lurm mech. Because, god damn. But hey, can we drop this Kodiak? Ah, we can drop the Kodiak before we die! I did it. I dropped a Kodiak. I did 91 damage, but I got a kill. So yeah. We'll keep playing with this because who cares? How is this gonna end? It's probably gonna end badly for us. We got a Spirit Bearer, Edge back to sea. Remember, Hunchback is trying to brawl a Spirit Bearer, which doesn't work because the Spirit Bearer always
Right
wins.
leg critical damage. Center torso critical damage.
Yep, there goes the spirit bear.
Target destroyed.
Yep, and Ryder. The Jenner sunk the boat. But yeah,
Target acquired.
not much you can do. We're just in a bad map, and they... it's still Kodiak weekend, so... yeah.
Right arm critical.
Is it a bug? I thought there was some skill preventing lock or something. There is... Okay, there's two things right now. There is radar deprivation, which is the module, and there is actually a bug with getting lock-ons and stuff like that. There is the lock-on bug, and it's... You, like, can't get a lock-on, and your, like, thing flashes, and you can't get a consistent lock. It's like you're always cycling the lock. That's occurring right now, so... But what was happening is he was running radar deprivation, but radar deprivation is as if they, oh hey, I got my last thing here. So wait. Radar deprivation is if you break line of sight, you instantly lose lock, or at least your opponents lose lock on you. So what was happening is that Kodiak was like, he was breaking line of sight, getting line of sight, breaking line of sight, getting line of sight really quickly, and so I couldn't get a consistent lock on him. But that was just radar deprivation doing its work. I really don't like radar deprivation in that sense. I think it just completely invalidates Lurm builds without massive support from other people, like narking Kid Foxes or Ravens or that kind of stuff. So it annoys me, basically. I would much rather if like I said in the video, well, no, in the match before, is if radar deprivation stopped or slowed down the lock-on. So if it was like a 50% increase in the time it took to lock on, that would be cool, because then somebody could counteract that with Artemis and a tag. You know what I mean? So it would just balance each other out. So you would be basically, so say there was like a normal, say it took, well, I don't know. Oh, and also, I'll just do that count breakdown in a second. I just gotta check my drop frames. Nothing, even at 4,500. Okay, let's go up another step. No drop frames. 4,750. Put it up there. See how she does. Bowler. Ah, Tourmaline. Oh, that's Tourmaline's fine. Okay, I'm going to break it down. This is what I'd like to see for radar deprivation. Say lock-on takes currently 1 second to, without anybody having any extra equipment. One guy's got Lurm, one guy's out in the open. It takes 1 second for him to get a lock. If you had things like Artemis and Tag, can't remember if Beagle Active Probe reduces the amount of time it takes to lock on or not. But if you had all those things, you could reduce it down to, say, a quarter of a second or a half of a second. Say half of a second. Each one takes off a quarter of a second. Radar deprivation would increase that back to 1 second. It would take, whatever the, there would be the normal 1 second, and then it would be reduced by certain amounts, like a 25% reduction and a 25% reduction, down to half a second, and then radar deprivation would be a plus 50% time to take to get a lock. So it would take it back to a second. But if you didn't have any of those things, it would be a 2 second time to get a lock. You know, that kind of concept. I want to see that for radar deprivation. Yeah, now it kind of encourages static sniping, since Lurms can't force you to change position effectively. Yeah, because it's so easy to just pop around the same corner, shoot again, and then pop back, and then machine gun here, please hold locks, what the hell, then pop back and be like, hey, I've lost locks, I don't care about any of the Lurms coming at me. I don't have to worry about the fact that I have to, say, stay in cover for a few seconds. I can just pop out in another position if I wanted to, and bam, you know. But oh well. This is one of the reasons why I don't run, and Lurms are not effective at higher levels, because everybody has radar deprivation, and therefore you can't get locks. If radar deprivation changed, I believe things would change in the game in terms of higher level ability to use Lurms. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a Lurm fanboy. I don't really care. I don't run them very often. They're kind of interesting to run, but I like them more as a mid-range DPS weapon that is backing up some lasers. That's kind of cool. Was that on my right arm? Shit. I gotta poke out more then. There you go. Fuck you, Jaeger Mech. Suck Lurms. But Lurms are hitting the dish. Jaeger Mech is undercover. But that's keeping him now in cover. He can't poke out because we have narc on him. Oh, there's a guy way the fuck over there. Yeah, he's not gonna be effective.
New target.
Oh, let's try to narc him. Ah, I went into the freaking hill again. I need to go out further.
Acquired.
Got him. It's probably good that it's on my right side if I want a right side poke. It was just sort of standard for this game. Oh god, sorry.
Destroyed.
Duder. I got tied up under your legs.
New target acquired.
But it is kind of annoying if I didn't know that beforehand. Let's try to narc somebody here.
Acquired.
Ilya, I'm gonna narc you. Get back into cover. Pull back a little bit so my Lurms will start to arc. And let's just narc. Let's just screw up the narc mech. All we can. Excellent. In cover. Pound him. Oh, he's undercover or something like that. Or he shut down or something along those lines. He should pop up in a second, though. Or maybe I don't have the enhanced narc, so that was my limit.
Target acquired.
Honestly, can't tell. I don't use narc that often. I like it was a waste of an
Target
narc.
destroyed.
But I got the kill.
New target
Oh, there he is.
acquired.
Take this.
Target destroyed.
Excellent. 2 mechs that I narked.
New
Dead.
target acquired.
See, yeah, that guy. He just went out of cover, instantly gone. It's if you poke and a guy gets a lock on you, you should be able to get a hit. I think it should be that the radar deprivation would make it so it's really hard to
New target
get to
acquired.
if you do a quick poke. But if you pop up, shoot, and then pop down, the LRM mech should not be able to volley at you if you're using radar deprivation. But if you stick your ass out long enough that the LRM mech can get a lock, he should be rewarded with a volley against you.
New target
That's how I feel.
acquired.
But looks like that Battlemaster's going down.
Target
Fires some
destroyed.
missiles into the back of our Kodiak here. Sorry, dude. But thankfully those don't do much damage when you're really close. But get a little bit of missiles there.
Target
Did you see how he's
destroyed.
flashing like that? Oh, I hate that interaction with radar deprivation. And yeah, there was a UAV, but I don't have the ability to shoot it down. I have Lurms. And okay, so we know range, clear, and track. So we know that nobody is in here and nobody has been taking damage. And there's just 2 guys left.
Acquired.
There's that one hunchback way the hell over there. I'll throw some Lurms, but those probably won't hit.
Target
Hey, they actually
destroyed.
do. Hey, I got an assist. That's excellent. And so there's one more. And we don't know where he is. I could call it to the teammates, but I'm too lazy. I'm ranting about radar deprivation. And what is this? Lavos Core says, I love Lurms. There's something satisfying about pouring styrene on my enemies. Yes.
Target acquired.
Oh, there you are.
At 25%.
Got him right at the end. Did I get a narc bonus for that? I hope. Let's see if I got narc bonus for some of my stuff. That's one thing, is if you narc people and they get killed while they're under your narc, you can get a decent bonus to it. I only got one narc kill. That was a 10,000 bonus. So you can see, one kill got a 10,000. If I had played that differently and I got narcs on better targets and my narcs were, you know, doing more, I could have gotten more out of that in terms of reward. So narcs can really, well, narcs and tags and that kind of stuff can really benefit you economically. But yeah, I mean, what did we do? We did 136. I mean, this isn't a wonderful mech. No, this match score, I only did 100 damage. Oh god. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I don't want to really... We're experimenting now. I'll do one episode of the Steam free-to-play with this design, just for shits and giggles, because, meh, whatever. What time is it? It is just after midnight here. I probably will call the stream there. I've been streaming for 50 minutes, so that's kind of what I wanted to do. But we'll take a look at our skills here and level up the Kit Fox a little bit before we head to bed. It's not going to be that hot, because I'm not going to run lasers on this one. I'm going to run missiles. We'll go Kinetic Burst first. We got 1600, or maybe I should get Hard Break. I'll go Kinetic Burst first. Yeah. And get a little bit of higher acceleration. But yeah. Let's see if I dropped any frames during that last fight. No. Holy crap. So I got this at 720p, 4750 bitrate. And it seems to be rock hard steady. I love it. So I'm going to try... Do I try 5? Do I go all the way? Why not? 5000 bitrate? So this is 5,000 now. I'm not sure if I need to reboot or anything to see what that does, but it seemed to be stable. I'm reading that I'm putting out 5,000 a second, so there you go. Yeah, so that's it for now. This was a 1080p. Crank it to 52K. No, I'm not going to do that. That would be ridiculous. It was like, you want to go back to dial-up? Ugh. But anyway. Thanks for coming out, and the 15 people I have watching me now, thanks for watching. A little bit of a test. We made some progress. We got another Kit Fox. When I do an episode of the Steam Free-to-Play recording tomorrow evening after I get home from work, I'll be making it on this Kit Fox. And, oh, I might do Lurm Fox for one episode. And then I'm going to do Serm Fox. So the build for that would be 4 SRM 4s, I would say. If we drop all this stuff, we're going to have 4 4s. And I think we can... Can we not do Artemis? What the hell? Oh, do we not have the money for Artemis? Insufficient C-bills. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, let's go to Artemis. Do we have any 4s? We got Streak 6s. Anyway, we have to get some more money in order to make this design. But 4 Artemis 6s... No, wait. 4 Artemis 4s. Although I don't have the money. Oh, well, unable to do it. For some reason, I have 2 on there now. Yeah, I'll be unable to save, but I want to just do the design. So 4 Artemis 4s. And then, like, a ton of ammo each. 4 tons. And then... I might just put these in the legs, because if my legs blow up anyway, I'm dead anyway. And then I was going to do... machine gun in each side. Omnipods will get the right torso S. And that, and then a ton for MG. And that was going to be the build. That's what I'm going to try. Not the next episode, but the episode afterwards. So I need 1.3 million to get that done. And I'm at 600,000. So I need a little bit more. I need another 700,000 in order to get that design done. But thanks for coming out and watching. This is going to be it for now. Hopefully the stream looked better and sounded better. And I'm going to give it a quick watch before watch some of the highlights of it once it renders out onto YouTube. So, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time for a new Steam free-to-play episode tomorrow after I get home from work. Well, thanks for watching. Good hunting.